Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 38, and I do apologize if I take a bit more of a somber tone or if I'm just not fully there in the head today. It's early for me because I have to get an episode recorded, and this might be the only time I'm able to record until November 6th. Or no, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Probably November 6th, because it might be the next time I'm able to record, or somewhere before then. But, it is October 30th episode, and this is Chase's birthday. He has requested time on his birthday to give a little bit of a promo, so what does the Dashing One have to say? Have you guys heard? Oh wait, of course you haven't heard, because that's why I'm out here right now. Extra, extra, read all about it. I'm about to make history in Gulfcoast Wrestling, and I'm going to do it right here, right now. Kicking off his birthday. Just got very laggy, so I don't know. Look, I really do respect the peers backstage. Problem is, respect does respect mean anyone's going to have an edge. Doesn't mean anyone's going to have an edge over me. If we fight 10 times, I'll find a way to win 11. For some reason, I missed the word doesn't, and I don't know how that's possible. I've proven time and time again that I deserve to be in the main event, yet for some reason I never seem to make it into those matches, so I'm here to change that right now. Well, the show's kind of already been written, scripted, so I don't think you're making it in the main event tonight, buddy. Happy birthday, though. If management doesn't like what I'm saying, well, they can suck it. Yeah, that's right, Suits. I'm talking to you. Got a problem with that? Well, we're not going to talk about the obvious elephant in the room, that he is me and I am him. So, he's talking to me. I am the Suit, which is also him, which is very funny to me. That's all I've got to say on the matter. Like I said, I'm done talking. I'm pretty sure all of you are done listening to me. You're ready to see some action, and I'm ready to give it to you. The ball is in their court now. It's just a question of how they want to play the game. The easy way or the hard way. Let's hope it's the easy way, or it's going to be a bumpy ride from here on out. Well, let's see if he makes it into the main event, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday again to the Dashing One.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Georgia, weighing in.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are back here kicking off our first match of the night. That match is Omar Hu taking on Austin Theory. These two have never fought in a ring before and are two of the best wrestlers on the roster today. So this should be a match and a half. Austin Theory has taken the hearts and minds so far of the GCW Universe. Was back at Spooktober fighting for the Best of the Indies Championship, where him and Heath Slater both came up just a bit short. And Aries retaining the title and dropping the title just last week, speak of it, Kenny the Kid cashed in his briefcase on the champion, becoming the new Best of the Indies champion. Austin Theory could very well have a chance at Uncensored against the internet champion Aaron Unbreakable. Austin Theory could defeat the now champion and win his first title here in Gulf Coast Wrestling. Good morning, everyone. How is your morning? Although this is going up at 3 in the afternoon. A week from now. well, a week and a couple of days. Because it's the October 30th edition. What goes out in 2 days is the October 23rd edition. I believe what's today's date? Today's the 21st, so yeah, a few days. And here comes Omar, who returning to the land of wrestling on the grander stage this year. He's been off since 2018, just kind of doing his own thing in other places. He is back on that, I guess, TV slash main stage area. Perfected his craft. He's a former WWE champion, former World Heavyweight champion, I should say. He's been in NXT. He has worked in a lot of places. Now he's here in GCW. And it looks like he is going to take on Austin Theory. And this could be a very interesting match here tonight. Probably one of the best either in GCW history or on tonight's show. What the hell was that? If you hear outside noise, my window's open, so I do apologize. And there were some pipes that they might have been too quiet for the microphone to pick up, but there were some pipes that got slung or something, so I was just checking to see what that was. But anyway, Omar Who, Austin Theory. It looks like Austin Theory comes up a bit short here against Omar Who, but that doesn't matter. Getting in a stunner here on Who. Now, Omar Who displaying the strength, picking him up and slamming him down. Now a stomp to the face. Sometimes things happen so fast it's really hard to commentate because you run out of breath. Grabs him in a package pile driver and slams him around into a power bomb. Both Austin Theory and Omar Who displaying their uncanny strength just about. Picks him back up, still shorter, which wouldn't change, and a big slam there. Now just the elbows to the top of the head of Who. Omar Who being thrown out of his element here tonight. I guess not expecting Theory this much offense. Another big power bomb. Kick misses, gets caught with a punch right to the midsection that took him down. Got punched right in the midsection. Now overhanded punch. He gets reversed now with a knee. Now a big boot. And a running bulldog to the face of Austin Theory. Picks him up now. And a reverse fall away powerbomb of his own. Austin Theory really holding his head. Snapmare kick to the back. Omar Who finding a way to turn this around. Irish whip into the ropes. Ref might want to get out of the way. Gets caught with a big boot. The pin one and a kick out by Theory. I think these are the two most contrasting attires we've had on this entire show. Because most of the attires kind of coincide with color. Because usually if I make an attire, it's usually black, white, or red, or something like that. Because they're the ones that look the best, I guess, on certain characters. Besides Kimberly King, she's got purple on her. But showboating to the crowd behind Omar Who here tonight. Definitely a crowd favorite. Now the knees to the midsection. Austin Theory getting his midsection worked out here tonight. And now a Russian leg sweep. Doing more damage to the back of Theory. Another punch to the midsection. Goes for the pin. One. And a kick out again by Theory at one, mind you. Working him over in the corner. Stomps the midsection. They should really have animation where the ref comes and pulls you away. Big super kick there connects. Theory could be done here. 1, 2, and a kick out. Theory might have just kicked out on instinct there. That devastating super kick from Omar Hu. He's so long and those legs are so just long, and there's more power behind it. And when it hits you right in the chin, trust me, I've been on the receiving end of a couple of them. When it hits you perfectly right in the chin, it is it will almost knock your chin loose. Almost knock your jaw straight off your body. Another snapmare. Went for a neck crank, gets reversed with an elbow to the midsection. Theory now with a float over spike DDT. Theory still putting in the offense. Another spike DDT. Theory's calling for Hu to get up. Kick to the midsection now. Big slam there by Theory. 1, 2, and a kick out by Omar Hu. Omar Hu seems to be in a bit of a dire strait here. Clotheslines, and again a big drop kick there. Punch right to the face, spins him over. Look at that, got him up for a tilt-to-world angle slam. The strength of Theory is ridiculous. The pin, 1, and a kick out. Not even going to entertain the idea of staying down for 2. Kick gets reversed. Big punch now. Another kick to the midsection. And a neck breaker. Face buster neck breaker. Stomp to the back. Picking him up. Just picks him up on his back. Good lord. Theory has got one of the probably more dangerous movesets in this entire roster. And another massive slam there. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Austin Theory picks up the win against Omar Hu. Building some momentum toward his fight come uncensored against the internet champion. And Austin Theory looked like he was busted open on the side of his head. Saw some blood pouring down real quick. Yep, there's a little bit of blood on his head. But still was able to fight through the pain and win. Congratulations, Austin Theory.
Hey, they both gave it their all, but in the end, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Where's this going? I think it's
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are getting kicked off hot. The Dashing One being attacked by the internet champion, Aaron Unbreakable. Just overhand after overhand after overhand. Dashing One finally able to stop it. Running drop kick. The Dashing One picks up his championship. And it runs back to the ring. These guys are supposed to have a scheduled match here. And he gets hit with a title. Before the match started. I think before the match started. Big drop kick now. The Dashing One just working on the champion now. The Dashing One may not have got his request for a main event, but he is out here tonight. In a match, regardless, his first singles match in quite some time. Oh, okay.
the following contest is scheduled for one.
Kimberly King getting started out here. She was the winner of what was it, a few weeks ago's #1 battle royale, or #1 contender battle royale. She'll be taking on Io Shirai. She'll be taking on Tessa Blanchard, come uncensored for the women's championship. A huge, huge match for this young lady here. Her first, I believe, title match for the women's title. I believe it is anyway. I can't say, I don't think it's her first number one contendership match. I think this was her second that she won. But Kimberly King definitely coming up the ranks here in GCW, as you can tell. She started off on the kickoff shows. She was almost the queen of the kickoff show for quite some time. Now she has worked her way up here to the main event segment of, or the main event match of the show. She's taking on Killer Kelly here tonight. Will the women's match main event uncensored? That I have no idea. We shall see. I don't believe it will though, because I believe Candy Kid will have a match, and that's kind of big, I guess. I never know, it could main event Destiny. We came in that way, we could go out that way. Anyway, Killer Kelly taking on Kimberly King. A lot of K's here tonight. We will not put them together. A big match for both ladies here. Kimberly King needs the win because she needs to prove that she's worthy to be number one contender, and Killer Kelly needs the win so she can replace Kimberly King and goes immediately for a roll-up. Killer Kelly's able to get out of it, and a spear now by Kelly. Big spear taking down the number one contender. And now just the technical grabs on Killer Kelly taking down the champ, or the number one contender again. And a big rolling stomp here by King, trying to work into her element. Killer Kelly seems to just barely have a height advantage, but King made up for it by flying high over the rope, and now Killer Kelly laughing at her. I'm gonna get their names mixed up. That is just what's gonna happen. They both start with K, and apparently I'm just bad with names. Another rolling stomp here to the chest of Kelly. King rolling back in the ring. An Irish whip now by King, throwing her back on side the ring. And now Kimberly King doing a bit of a pose. Big drop kick sort of connects. Just picks her up with one hand and flips her. Killer Kelly definitely earning the name Killer here tonight. Another rolling stomp to the chest. That move's definitely going to do a lot of damage to her midsection, which could definitely help King later on in the match, because if you have no chest strength and you are just fighting with arms and legs, that is the hardest thing to do without a center. Without something that they are practically held to. Stomp gets reversed. Another big stomp to the midsection. Really trying to work on that chest. King taking the time to showboat, but Killer Kelly right back to her feet, sensing an opportunity. Now a headlock could make Kimberly King tap out, would be a humiliating loss for her. But the strength of King. Killer Kelly, Kimberly King, it's really hard. It's really, really hard. Now a knee right to the face of Kelly. Jesus. The pin, one, and a kick out. Kick right to the back of Kelly. I've started looking at the names before I say them. King picking her up now. Irish whip right into the corner. A Rough Rider from behind. Kimberly King going to the top rope, but thinking better of it. Cynthia Garrett's usually our high flyer woman of the night. The combinations by Killer Kelly. Kick right to the leg, and now a soccer kick, penalty kick right to the chest. The pin, one, and a kick out. Almost a 2 count, but just not quite. Rolling stomp again, but this time a rebound off the rope, so it's technically different. Punch right to the face of Kelly. Spinning twirl there right on her face, it looked like. 1, 2, and a kick out by Kelly. Stomp gets reversed. Another rolling stomp cannot be reversed. Picking her up by her hair now. Stomp right to the face. Now goes for a roll up. 1 and a kick out. Trying to get a showboat win. Another stomp. Punch right to the face. Suplex now by Kelly. 1 and a kick out. Kimberly King able to make the kick out. Now a reversal. Forearm right to the face. The kicks, the punch. Cutter! Goes for the pin. 1 and a cutter out of nowhere. That cutter can be devastating. Especially if it is just out of nowhere, just like it was. Picks her up on her shoulders now. Throws her over. Now the knee to the side. Goes for the pin. 1 and a kick out right before the 2 count. Irish whip right into the corner. Kick right to the midsection. Now the knees right to the chest again. The chest of Kelly has got to be really soft right now. After the constant rolling stomps, now the knees, another spear by Kelly. Probably softening up her opponent's chest as well now. Irish whip. Oh, God! Just a Pele kick right into her. I don't know if that was supposed to happen or what, but that was just... I guess it was a Pele kick. Punch to the face again. Grabs her. Another spinning crossroads. Kimberly King calling for Killer Kelly to get up to her feet. Going for her husband's move, the Dragon Sleeper. The Dragon Sleeper. After all those rolling stomps, it's going to be hard for Killer Kelly to get out of it. Softening up that midsection, and she taps. Killer Kelly taps to Kimberly King. All those knees and the constant rolling stops to the midsection of Kelly just softened her up, and just that when she locked in that Dragon Sleeper, just the wrenching on the head right down to the chest just made it hard. Killer Kelly, though, still in the ring. Going for the shake of the hand. Wishing her luck in her match against Tessa Blanchard come uncensored. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our last segment of the night. Former champion Aries has come out here to give his piece on some things. He has come out here. There's just some crows. I don't know if you can hear them or not. But he's come out here to, I assume... No, I'm not talking to you, crow. Go away. Go away. To... Bloody hell. I just told you to go away. Shit. Are you done? I think he's done. Anyway, he's come out here to talk about, I'm sure, Kenny the Kid going to get a rematch. I'm sure. Aries held the championship for 140 days. I guess if you want to call this modern championship reigns, he would be the longest. Of course, just a quick refresher, the first was James Saxton. held it for 6 days until Chris Danger came about, held it for 279 days. James Saxon won it back though, held it for 96 days. The title was vacated for quite some time. Noam Dar was the first champion back 93 days as his first reign. Aries won 140 days. Now the current champion is Kennedy Kidd. I know he's been talking, you can read it. You just need to understand that the entire universe is unbalanced and you need to see things right. Because his championship is gone, he believes the universe is now unbalanced. He wants his championship back. He needs it back. So I'm sure at Uncensored he will get another match for the Best of the Indies Championship. And here comes current champion, Kennedy Kidd. He beat him, what was it, last week? It was last week. These two will probably go on to fight again here at Uncensored. Kennedy Kidd and Aries used to be friends. Kennedy Kidd then almost renouncing that friendship by cashing in the briefcase last week when we thought the episode was over. Intro had played and out came Kennedy Kidd. Kennedy Kidd has of course fought for the championship more times, I'm sure, than most people have in this a company so far. They had a few matches with Noam Dar, returned at the Clash, won the briefcase, had a third championship match and defeated him and won. Hey, did you miss me? Come on now, I know you did. I have no idea what match you're talking about right now, but I'm sure as hell it wasn't our title match from the last show. So let's chat about that, because I'm sure the universe wants to hear my take on it. I've never seen it reference that. Never seen it reference that. Oh my gosh. Didn't come at your expense after all. There's nothing I appreciate more than some good sportsmanship. Wow! I've never seen it reference that. I'm actually blown away. It is like, hey, did you miss me? That's the best promo we've had so far. Okay, now it's kind of getting off the beaten path. Because Kennedy Kidd is the champion. Now it's kind of gotten off the beaten path. But either way, for a split second there, it was the best promo I'd ever seen. Now it's gone to shit. We had one hell of a match. We took each other to his limits and somebody had to win. Turns out I just wanted a little bit more. Well, that's not true. You wanted a little bit more, but you lost. You should be proud of your accomplishment. Yeah, because you won the championship. Oh, it's kind of gotten off the beaten path. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. But you didn't win by much. Well, you didn't win at all, if I'm being honest. But, you know, Kennedy Kidd is the champion. He will be taking that championship into Uncensored as the champion. Yeah, alright. Hey, they used to be friends. They used to help fight Noam Dar and The Miz together. They had a tag team match. Do you remember that? Do you remember that tag team match? I barely remember that tag team match. You know how long ago it was? That was... Mercy, that must have been years ago at this point. Gotta go. How do you on? I've never seen somebody so afraid to accept a challenge before. That big of a coward? Because the title's on the line? I mean, okay. WWE Battlegrounds community. Well, that kind of breaks the immersion. Ah, there's another one. There he is. Boy. I wonder if my audio is actually off from what's happening in the ring. I don't think it is, but you never know. That match that they had as a tag team would have been forever ago. That would have been, Lord, like episode 10 maybe? like at best. No, it might have. I think it was after, because that's when the Miz got involved. It was after Starbound, I believe, because I believe that's when the Miz started getting involved. I think, which led into their rematch at Brawl for All, which Noam Dar and Kid and Kid were in. But